Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at two bodybuilders, Andreas Munzer and Hamdullah Ikutlu, two bodybuilders who have fascinated me for a very long time. The main reason for their intrigue was due to their unmatched, deathly low body fat percentages on a pro stage. If you guys enjoy and want to see content like this, please consider liking and subscribing, as you know I would really appreciate it. With that all being said, let's get into this video. Alright guys, first let's talk about Andreas Munzer, an Austrian bodybuilder many of you guys are familiar with. Right off the bat, in 1989 when he started his pro career, Andreas was showcasing his trademark condition. He was never the most freaky bodybuilder from a muscularity standpoint, weighing in around the 230 to 240 pound range, but his shredded conditioning really made his physique stand out on stage, regardless of if he had the craziest amount of muscle to size up against the growing amount of mass monsters. Now, during his career, he did boast some rather impressive measurements, especially considering his smaller 5'7" stature. He had 21-inch arms, a 58-inch chest, and this was all the while getting down to an incomprehensibly low 3% body fat. His ability to get that lean was nothing short of good genetics, which he absolutely had in spades. However, being at that low of a body fat for so long will only do more harm than good. Andreas never, apparently surpassed 15 pounds over his competition weight, which still places the body in an overworked and stressed condition. Ultimately, after a pro career of 7 years and a best placing of ninth at the Olympia, Andreas would sadly pass away shortly after his last competition, the San Jose Pro Invitational, where he took 7th place. He was admitted to hospital on March 12, 1996, complaining of extreme stomach pain, and he eventually died on the 14th due to multiple organ failure after all attempts to save him were exhausted. The autopsy revealed that he had almost zero subcutaneous fat, a liver full of tumors, and a heart almost twice the size of a normal man's, amongst many other bodily malfunctions. While Andreas ultimately paid the price for such shredded conditioning, Hamdullah Ikutlu from Turkey managed to evade death while bringing the shreds. He was extremely genetically gifted like Andreas, as he had great muscle shape and insertions, but also the capacity to get ripped and shredded. When he turns around, you guys will see that this guy may quite possibly have the most conditioned, freaky glutes of all time, apart from maybe Ronnie. His career started in 1991, however, he competed as recently as 2013 in the IFBB Masters World Amateur Championships. Now, I don't know as much about him as I do about Andreas. However, when taking a look at his competitive history, you'll notice that he went from competing as a pro and decided to compete as an amateur again in 1997. As to why, I really am unsure, guys, but I guess the competition may have been too large, quite literally, for Hamdullah to compete against in the pro ranks. All this being said, he has managed to maintain a ripped to shreds type of physique for so long, and to my knowledge, he is still around with us today. So guys, here are two bodybuilders who found great success but ended up taking two drastically different paths. Regardless, both brought the best conditioning the world had and has ever seen, with nobody at that level replicating the separation to that extent. Whether they achieved this level of conditioning through a strict diet, diuretics, or both, it is extremely impressive and a feat of human resolve to be able to strip your body of so many necessary nutrients. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat informative video about two of the most intriguing and shredded bodybuilders of all time, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.